Okay, Scorpio, let's try this again. So, this is your monthly reading for June 2019 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sorry about that. So apparently there is a message of having to tune out all of the noise for June, likely for Scorpios, right? There's probably going to be a lot of, this is like part of the message, right? Things that happen in our lives are messengers. One of my coaches says this, and actually she reminds us of this every Thursday, and I'm recording this on a Thursday, so it's perfectly timed and perfectly fitting. You know, the things that you see in your life are messages, and like, what messages are you seeing and what do they mean to you? So clearly, Scorpios, we have a message for June to tune out all of the noise. There may be a lot of background noise, a lot of chatter, a lot of frustration, kind of even feel like there may be some anger. But we'll see what comes up in the cards. But we're starting off with having to tune out lots of noise. And you may have to restart things over and over again. So if you start something and stop, you may have to stop, tune out the noise, and start again. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Okay, so Scorpio, June 2019, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Not all of this may apply to all of you, or it may apply differently to different people. If you want a personalized reading, you can click the link to schedule that in my calendar in the link below, or you can message me through Facebook or Instagram, or you could email me at jen@jensmithcoaching.com. Okay, so if you know a Scorpio, please tag a Scorpio. If you like this video, please share it. Let's get started. Noise. Again, there's an airplane. So June may be a very noisy month for you. Lots of interruptions. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, Scorpio. I'm feeling some frustration. Let's see. Oh, we got a little jumper here. Moving to a higher level within yourself and leaving the past behind. That's a good one, Scorpios. Okay, let's do this. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2019. These are sticky. There we go. We're getting close. Getting close. Oh. June is a sticky, noisy month for Scorpios, I feel like. Come on, let's get through this. This is the trickiest reading so far. Come on, Scorpios. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got it. All right, we got it. Yeah, lots of frustration, I think, for June. So the center of the situation of the month of June is feeling like there's a situation that is completely out of your control and there's nothing you can do about it. That's really frustrating. Like, just like all of the noise, like the whole family getting crazy loud yelling in the other room, the airplane going by, all of this noise, all of this external noise, and like you can't control it or you can't do anything about it. Ugh, and waiting, having to wait for the noise to pass. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, Scorpios. Yeah, and so a situation of feeling like it's completely out of your control and having to wait and then feeling like all is lost. Sorrow, grief, sadness, feeling like all is lost. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, Scorpios, you're starting out with like a really, we got to see what other cards come up because this just feels heavy. And of course, like it makes sense, you know, like as soon as I've tried, this is like my third time trying to do your reading. Every time I would sit down to try and do it, it would get noisy. And then I actually was live doing it for a while. Hadn't pulled any cards yet, but was starting to talk and like noise just erupts. There's just so much noise going on. Noise in your head, noise, like noisy thoughts, noisy chaos. And then now the airplane going by. So, okay, so yeah. So feeling like there's a situation that you have zero control over, there's nothing you can do about it, having to wait, feeling like all is lost, just sadness, sorrow, and grief, and focusing on the negative things. So again, here, there's like, there's maybe a lot of negative shit going on, shit not going your way, or a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of negative thoughts may be happening, but not all is lost. It really isn't. Even though you may feel like all is lost, there's some things still upright here. You're just not seeing it yet. You just haven't seen it yet. All you got to do is turn around and see it. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which could indicate a physical move. So we'll pull more cards to see what it means, but a physical move could mean moving to a new office at work, moving to a new job. It could mean moving to a new house. It could mean getting more physical movement in your body, like going for a walk, a jog, a run, a bike ride. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of, oh my gosh. Scorpios, you guys are my favorite. You know, Scorpios, you're ruled by Pluto, which is like the god of the underworld. It's darkness. It's all about darkness. And you guys are so, like, can be so deep and so intense and so dark sometimes, which can be really exciting, but at times it can be really, really heavy. So here we have this. So feeling like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, so in this situation of focusing on the negative things, this mindset is keeping you stuck. Your mindset of focusing on what went wrong, focusing on what's not going right is what's going to keep you stuck, okay? And that's like, there may be a period of waiting for something because there's a situation. Okay, let's put these together. They're like this. There's a situation that you feel completely out of control, like someone else has the control in the situation, and there's nothing you can do about it except for maybe wait. And the situation is related to some type of separation, a divorce, a breakup. This is the divorce card, right? So not necessarily every Scorpio is married, right? So it doesn't necessarily exactly mean a divorce, but it could mean some type of separation. It could mean loss of, like, separation in your job. It could mean separation with a significant other, or someone moving away. It could be something like that. It could be feeling separate from yourself, separate from your intuition, separate from your spirituality, but feeling disconnected and out of control of the situation that you feel you've been disconnected from. And your negative self-talk and thoughts about that mindset is what's going to keep you stuck. But it's not completely, I mean, it's not everything is bad. There's still some things that are possibly going well. And you have, this is interesting, you have like a new beginning. There's a new spiritual beginning that comes out of this. There's maybe even a new business or work situation that comes out of this. And so you may feel like your foundation has been rocked, right? Let's see, what other energies are operating in this situation? Okay, yeah, I'm glad to see this. So you feel like your foundation has been rocked. Oh, fuck. Guys, okay, so for a lot of you, this probably has to do with like a soulmate relationship type thing. So here we have feeling sorrow and sadness and grief, like all is lost, right? And then underneath that is the foundation. So the foundation of something has been rocked, and you're feeling sad and grieving the loss of that. And likely it's related to a soulmate type relationship or someone you've had a past life relationship with. This is a soulmate card in past life relationships. Okay, so what are our outcomes? Oh, the Lovers. My gosh. So like death and the Lovers. The outcome is death and the Lovers. So like I really feel like, I don't know, a lot of Scorpios may be feeling like the end of a relationship has happened. A breakup with a soulmate has happened. A divorce with someone has happened. Or with something that you love, right? So it could be, for some Scorpios, it could be a job that you loved. It could be, you know, like a hobby that you loved that you could no longer do for whatever reason, or at least temporarily can't do anymore. Yeah. Okay, so other energies working in the situation with this too is, so there's a need to ask for help in this situation. So to get help through spirituality, through connecting with yourself, reconnecting with yourself. And a new beginning is totally possible. So here we have the Sun. But here's the thing. Your mindset about this is going to keep you stuck unless you change that, right? So ask for help in changing your mindset. Ask for help in seeing things differently. Ask for help in finding a way to communicate differently, to do something differently, because there is a sunny outcome available for you, despite the end of this, right? And the last one is feeling overwhelmed. So it's a lot of back and forth. I feel like for Scorpios, it's a lot of back and forth of feeling like the end of something, the death of something, the end of a relationship, the end of maybe a job or a hobby or something that you loved. Feeling like something is over, and just sadness and grief and sorrow, but then knowing that a sunny new beginning is possible with help, right? With seeking guidance, waiting for your ship to come in. And it's overwhelming. And there may be so many options, right? Like you may have so many options of things that you can do new now, or things that you can do differently now, but it's overwhelming. I'm not going to end on that card. We'll get a clarifier for it. And then still being torn in two directions about it, right? Should I do this? Should I do that? What should I do? Should I do nothing? Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, Judgment, the righting of wrongs. So there's repair available. Repair is possible. Judgment indicates that this may be like a difficult month, a very difficult month, and going back and forth. What should I do? Like a choice between two options. Should I, I don't know, if it's a relationship, should I go back to that relationship? Should I be in a new relationship? What should I do? What should I do? Either way, like Judgment is possible. So Judgment is not, this card doesn't mean like judging somebody or something or a situation. It means like Judgment Day, like the righting of wrongs. Like it means repair in essence. Whew. And there's a lot of noise going on in the background too. So it's hard for you, I think, Scorpios, to make decisions when you've got a lot of noise going on in the background. Although I think finding a calm center, always, this is the thing, I always say this, always keep coming back home to yourself, and this is going to be big for you, Scorpios. You don't have to choose between two people, you have to choose yourself. You don't have to choose between two situations, you have to choose yourself. And get your own mind straight, your own thoughts straight. Like choose loving yourself, like end the negative self-thoughts, the negative self-talk, and those things, right? And everything else will fall into line. Your decisions will be easier. Repair will be possible in every relationship, whether it's work or romance or family or something else. I'm a little nervous to do the romance card, but let's see. What is Scorpio's romance card? for June 2019. Oh, how funny. I think my internet was going out for a minute. That is so interesting. Okay, so Scorpio's romance card for June 2019 is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So again, like I was saying, you don't need to choose another person, you need to choose yourself. Wow, and that's so funny that the internet goes out, like kind of cuts off, right? So like cut out the noise, cut out the chaos, stop all of this chaos going around you. And I mean, we don't have the Hermit or anything, but really the whole idea still is to choose yourself. Wow, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, this one is good. The 72 names. Wow. Okay, that flew out. And of course, it's very Scorpio sign. I think I might pull another one because, you know, Scorpio is considered the sex sign. And the card that jumped out, telling you, is sexual energy. I don't know if it's like clear. Can you see it? Oh, it's kind of fuzzy. It's kind of blurry. Okay, sexual energy. With this name, I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities. Wow, this is kind of big for Scorpios and spot on for Scorpios, but I'm going to pull another one too. So, you know, I don't know, maybe that could be for some Scorpios, that like this divorce or separation or end of this, like this is so crazy. We've got like the Home Foundation, the Soulmate card, and the Lovers, and the Death card. So this end of this romantic relationship could have been due to some type of like not being aware of each other's needs, maybe. Okay, one more time. With this name, I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities. Okay, we're going to do one more 72 names of God card for Scorpio because, wow, lost and found. Lost and found. Okay, so this is interesting because at the beginning we have this card, feeling like all is lost. With this name as my compass, the path toward my spiritual home, right? Spiritual home. Always keep coming back home to yourself. With this name as my compass, the path toward my spiritual home is illuminated. I regain my bearings. With every step I take and with each moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. Yes, this is what Scorpio needed to hear, right? Okay, so there's been some kind of shitstorm going on with, I think, your romantic lives, Scorpios, for sure. That's very painful and feels out of your control. And there's a period of waiting and sorrow and sadness and grief and loss and divorce and end and death, and all with the Lovers, a lover, a soulmate, someone you've had past life relationships with, who you were building a strong home foundation with. Yeah. Okay, these two are big. I'm just going to read them both one more time because I feel like this is the healing part for Scorpio, right? So June may be a troublesome month, but you're going to get through it. That's the main message. Tune out the noise and you're going to get through it, right? Tune out all the noise and chaos that's going on around you and choose yourself for now and keep coming back home to yourself, and repair is possible. Whatever that means for you, right? Like you can repair, you know, this feeling of sadness or grief or loss and move on in whatever way you need to. Okay, so sexual energy. With this name, I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities, and then lost and found. With this name as my compass, the path toward my spiritual home is illuminated. I regain my bearings. With every step I take, and with each moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. Dang, you guys got me teared up too. It's healing that's possible, right? That's the thing. Healing is possible in whatever form it comes for you. Healing is possible. And I love that because this reading started out so shaky, man. It took 3 tries to try and even get this reading off the ground because there was so much noise and so much chaos. And I feel like this is what you guys are going to be, or either already are or are going to be experiencing. Just all this noise and chaos and stress and frustration. And so I love this. I feel I regain my bearings with every step I take, and with each moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. Okay, so not all is lost, Scorpio. Shit happens. We're all human. Not all is lost. You're going to survive this. Okay, that's it for now. I will be back later. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break. I will be back later to finish the rest of the readings. I've got 4 left. Okay, see you guys.